The revolution will not be televised.
Hey, and Hayes, it's Leopardess and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is about my 1 month semi-freeform. Woo! So I know I've been gone for a while, and that's mainly because I wanted to give myself a break from social media. I wanted to, just disconnect a little bit from YouTube as well as Instagram and all those things, even though I know I'm barely on Instagram, but you know what I'm trying to say. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at leopardess_. And if you like any of these earrings are very new to my collection. Make sure you guys check that out at leopardesscollection.com. Get 25% off using the promo code SUMMER. And if you guys want to be ahead as far as promo codes or anything of that sort, make sure you guys subscribe to my website. At the bottom it will say put your email and all that good stuff. So as some of you guys probably know, or for some of you guys that are new to the channel, I did a 3-month no retwist to see how it went, and it was great. It definitely had its pros and it's definitely had its cons. Now after that, I really wondered to myself if I should go semi-freeform based on the pros and cons of my 3-month retwist, and I said, you know what, let me just give it a try. Because I'm tired of retwisting often. I'm just tired of the maintenance. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to my hair. I'm a minimalist when it comes to my hair. I don't want to do too much. So, semi-freeform, I said okay. So for those of you guys who don't know what semi-freeform is the process of when you allow your hair to grow organically, but at the same time still manipulating it here and there. If you guys are old to my channel, you guys know I have a video where I show you how I prevent marrying and all those type of stuff when you've gone a long time without retwisting. So those types of upkeeping is what I mean when I say my freeform. It's like you're maintaining the parts, you're maintaining your hair, but you're also just allowing it to do its thing. So it's been about a month for me. I have a lot of new growth, and I do attribute that to how well I take care of my hair, as well as my growth serum on my website. So make sure you guys check that out. Like, I refuse to retwist my hair. I refuse. So what I do is I moisturize it with my Loc moisturizing spray, edge serum to keep them edges together, period. I use my growth serum, to help promote healthy growth in my hair. And that's about it. My hair has been doing really, really well. And it's been very, very nice and thick. The roots are thick. I have very thick hair, and I feel like it's just taken off. Like, all this right here is new growth. So I absolutely love that. So I'm going to insert a video right here to show you guys how my hair is doing, so you guys can get up in the nitty gritties of my hair. So here you guys go. So first, let me talk about the pros. I have like a couple pros and I have a couple cons for this month. So let me run down the pros for you. So the first pro that I noticed is that I've noticed that my hair is locking faster in certain regions. Now I stress certain regions because the middle of my hair is the most dense region of my hair. So it's not weird or it's not unnatural for me to see a lot of marrying back there or seeing my hair like clumped together. So what I've noticed is that from like the root down, it's slowly taking its time and it's locking out. It's not magical, you know what I mean? It's not like, whoa, oh my gosh, like this is the method to lock faster. No, but I have noticed that it's locking a little bit faster in the back. As for the parameters of my hair, they're kind of staying the same and they're kind of going through the same locking process. I don't expect it to lock any faster, but that's one thing I noticed, and that's good for me personally because with the middle of my hair, I have the most trouble as far as maintaining it. So when it's locking up, I'm happy about that. I'm completely happy about that. The second thing that I've noticed is less tension. So I'm a girl who likes to do styles every now and then, not all the time, because your girl be up in her turban walking around, okay? I'm a turban girl, headscarf girl. Most of the times my locks are covered, especially when I have nowhere to go. If I'm going to the store, I cover my locks, especially with COVID and all that type of stuff going around. But even before that, I cover my locks a lot. It's basically my way of just protecting it from, you know, outside debris or anything of that sort. Especially like after you moisturize your hair. Oil may cause things to stick to your hair. So I like to protect my hair a lot with like head scarves and turbans. This is too small for my head now. But anyways, less tensions. So now that I have so much new growth, all I have to do is spritz all the new growth my hair however I want. Now I'm a girl that has a tender scalp, so I don't like too much pulling, I don't like too much tugging, and it's not me being rough. I don't like people in my head because no matter what you do, you're too heavy-handed. So I'm really delicate with my head because I'm very tender-headed. So with more new growth and, you know, just allowing my hair to do this as opposed to, you know, getting a retwist and having to wait for it to dry and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just allowing it to kind of just do its thing with a few manipulation. I've noticed that, you know, I have less tension on the scalp. So that's one thing that I absolutely love. And my final thing for pro that I noticed, and these are all just things that relate to me, is that it's easier to style. Like I said before, your girl loves a good style, and some days I don't, but I'm telling you that when you allow your hair to just grow out, kind of do whatever you want, it's a lot easier to style when it's like, you know, retwisted and, you know, just doing this thing. You can do the styles too, but I just feel like it just creates a different look, and it's just the look that, you know, overall most people look for. Depends on like how you prefer your hair. But it's easy for me to do my like ponytails. Like this is a ponytail I have right here, which is really cute. I have my hair down a bit, but yeah, it makes it a lot easier for me. So when I will personally feel comfortable like retwisting or maybe breaking this semi freeform thing, but when I do, I will let you guys know. Now we have to talk about the cons now, because the cons are very important. Because while I love this, there are things that you need to know, such as breakage. So with semi freeform, you're not maintaining it in the same way that you would maintain it if you're retwisting your hair. So of course you're gonna have marrying and things of that sort. And if you're not paying attention to it, you will have breakage. Now you just have to figure out if that's something that you want for yourself. Now if you maintain it, carefully take care of it, breakage should not be a huge thing. But if you don't be surprised if you see breakage. Now as far as breakage, what I mean is not, you know, your locks breaking, but I mean like at the root. The hair is coming together, it's, you know, it's marrying, it's doing all types of things. It will cause breakage. So that's one warning that I will say. Everyone's different, but I'm pretty sure that's one that, you know, most people experience breakage. Now, you know, marrying may seem like fun and games, but after a while, if you have like, if this one lock is just breaking, hairs is breaking, eventually your lock will fall off. It's just common knowledge at that point. So I would say definitely be careful with that so you won't have any thinning at the roots. So I make sure that I, you know, maintain my parts, make sure that, you know, my hair is doing fine as well as far as like breakage. I try not to pull too much. So like here's a typical example right in between here. So I try not to pull too much, go like that when I want to separate. You see all that new growth? Crazy. But all those type of things can be avoided. Just be gentle and never do your hair when it's dry. I like to do my hair when it's damp, and when I mean damp, I mean damp. If my hair ain't damp, I'm not going above and beyond with no style. Final thing is maintenance. Obviously, you're gonna take a little bit more time with maintenance. You know, if you're going more freeform, I guess not. But if you're trying to go semi-freeform and you're trying to maintain your parts, it's gonna be a little bit more maintenance, surprisingly. It's gonna be a little bit more maintenance because if you're retwisting, your retwist is set, you're good, your parts are already, you know, doing what it do. But when you know, leave it to semi-freeform, you wanna maintain them parts, it's gonna be more work. So it's just a trade-off. But in the end, do I think the trade-off is worth it? Yes, absolutely. And I absolutely love it. My hair is, you know, definitely, and I'm really happy about that. You know, I'm gaining, your girl, you know, I'm gaining some length, and we just got to see where this goes. But I'll keep you guys up to date about how this process goes, anything that I notice. But let me tell you something, guys. I really appreciate you guys for watching, like 100%. So please remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, let me know what you guys are doing in the comments below. Let me know how you guys feel about social media, or even just semi-free form, and if you tried it, if you haven't, below. But I appreciate you guys so much. If you like these earrings or any of the jewelry that I'm wearing, make sure to check it out at leopardesscollection.com. You will find my hair products there as well. But I appreciate you guys so much. Bye.